Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. All we ask in return, please refer a friend. Today is Tuesday, September the 24th, 2013. We're looking at a couple different charts today, starting off with the Russell 2000 Small Cap Index. And this chart here we talked about, I believe it was yesterday. But this little pullback here makes a lot of sense to us. It's just finding support at the previous resistance line. That's all you did. You come up here, you hit it, bounce off, you hit it, you bounce away, you hit it, you come bounce away, and now we come up here and we broke out and we're pulling back to it and we're finding support there. That makes perfect sense. Nothing odd about that situation. You had a hammer candlestick reversal signal or a doji formation there yesterday, and that gave you the signal, the black arrow indicating look for a move in the other direction. Look for confirmation with that as well, which would mean we have a higher high. So you have this high point here that's lower than this one, this high point here that's lower than the previous, and so forth and so on. This continues to be the case until you get that reversal. Then you see a higher point than you'd seen before. That's basic trade analysis there. And then she just shifts, and you'll notice the low point here lower than you'd seen here. So you see that you're just shifting right there. That makes perfect sense. I'd use that right now. And then there's some other charts like the Dow that's still in the downward move. We haven't seen the shift happen yet, but we're anticipating it, looking for it. And then in this particular case here, you can be a buyer. What we did in this situation, we're already long this position. So what we did was had the stop that was here. We simply, when we saw this confirmation, we took the stop that was here and we advanced it here. That's what that blue line indicates. It's the stop loss limit is currently here, locking in more gain of this move here. And now if you were late to the game, you wanted to take in a position here, you could. Tight stop set right here. Look for it to continue to move higher. And blah, 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 blah. Makes sense. That's about all we have to do with that right now. So it's the opportunity that's out there. Some better opportunities, I think. This one is a bit more extended. The long-term chart is strong and all, but the actual setup here, you can see that the hammer candlestick is up here, and the 50-period moving average is down here. We like to buy our good quality entry points at that 50-period moving average line. In this case here, you're basically chasing the move. It's not too far overextended, but it is still chasing. So just keep that in mind whenever you're looking at your trades. Actually, a better position might be gold or silver. Let's look at that right quick. Okay, here we are looking at silver in this particular chart. It's pretty self-explanatory. I think when we're looking at it, we can say that we have a higher series of highs, higher series of lows. All these things are telling us it's in a bullish uptrend. We talked about that back when it was going on. This is the situation when we got bullish on it. We told you this was a buying opportunity. This pullback could happen. That would be fine. Look for it to be a buying opportunity because you are going to close above the 50-period moving average, and that would be a sign that you've turned bullish. And so that's what happened. We continue to see this move higher. We're staying in both gold and silver this time period. And then we get this sell signal right here, the shooting star. And when this particular chart in the silver, we advance the stop up there to lock in that gain. That's what that blue line indicates. And then the next day we were knocked out of it. That's fine. We just locked in some gain, and that's fine. We're looking for a re-entry opportunity on the pullback where back to the 50-period moving average, where we get a hammer candlestick formation confirmation, and you get another bounce finding support at that 50-period moving average, and then you get another hammer candlestick formation at that point, another confirmation signal today. All these signs are telling you you should be looking to buy silver. It's a good quality pullback where you expect to find it, etc., etc. There's nothing odd about this chart. The only thing that you may be missing, or you may miss it because you're looking at the indexes and you're looking at equities and you're not recognizing that actually silver and gold have pulled back very well, and the long-term charts, they're very strong as well. If you've not been to the free website at PerfectStockAlert.com, it's right there. It's 100% free, and all we ask in return, please refer a friend. It's a great free site for learning all kinds of things about technicals, fundamentals, trading, etc., etc. And there's also now some new features that we've added and others that are coming out. If you've actually been to the site, you know that we've added the Dow 30 alert section there. This is the individual companies that make up the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So whenever you're looking at the average, you know that there's individual companies that make up that average, and in some cases there are, or in all cases there are certain companies that are more overextended than others, and those that are in a better buying position. And so we have marked those charts, both the short term and long term, and I would take them nightly so you can check them out whenever you'd like. Also, the nightly market charts are right here, the market chart section. I messed up one of them today, and it was the Dow Jones Industrial Average. I was messing around with it. I flipped over to the 2-year weekly chart, and then I wanted to move something in the 2-year weekly, so I clicked on it, I moved it, and then I wasn't thinking, and I updated it, and when I did that, it turned it into a short-term chart, and I was like, no, I just messed up my short-term chart. So I had to go back and fix it. The problem is that all the past several months of signals that have been marking on the chart are now erased. They're gone. So that stinks. But all the videos, of course, are still on the internet showing what we were getting long or getting short or so on, but it just stinks to miss all those signals on that chart. So anyway, I updated a couple of them that I remember from just memory, and then the rest of them I'll maybe go back and fix them later. Probably not as months of data that I'm just lost. Okay? And then let's see what else we got. The trade school section, we talked about this yesterday. We altered this so it's easier to find what you're looking for. And then if you went further over, you would find more tools, including the chat room feature here. This is not updated yet. It will be updated later this month, and we'll make this a reality. And the live chat room, you can use intraday support and so on. I hope you do. God bless, take care, enjoy the day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Please take a moment to review our disclaimer. The information provided herein is our opinion only. Under no circumstances do any statements here represent a recommendation to buy or sell securities or make any kind of an investment. You are responsible for your own due diligence. To summarize, we do not provide investment advice, nor do we make any claims or promises that any information here will lead to a profit, loss, or any other result. These videos are for educational purposes only.